today, so it is damp and windy. Where are we? Cornwall this morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix three prompts. So we're going to go for a long title with something new, and we're going to try monochrome. I'm not sure how monochrome I can go with the collection I've selected. My something new is going to be the newest collection I've got with me, which is Chamel Main Character Energy. All is right with the world. Chamel has a new collection. And yeah, and the pictures, we're going to go with my phone again. I've got these pictures of Mr. Ding with his first pint of rattler when we arrived. So we're going to do 3 square photos. So yeah, let me make a plan or find a sketch, and we'll be right back and get scrapping. So I have added another day into the prompts. It's the day that scraps, and I'm just showing you there the sketch that I'll be working off. It's a September page maps sketch, which has circular pictures, but I do decide to keep mine square. So I'm going to have 4x4 or 3x3 and a 2.5 inch square pictures, and do my usual multi-layers, multi-heights of my photos. So I've got my Sticks to 1 inch foam pads on the largest picture, and then just putting some of the dimensionals which aren't quite as deep, aren't quite as high as the Sticks 2 ones, just layering them on top as well to give me the highest point for the layout. I've then got the middle size picture on just the 1 inch pads, and then the smallest picture on just the dimensionals. So I've got 3 different heights there, and then just sorting through all the blue bits that are cut out. So there's a piece of scrap there, that foiled camera piece. You Are the Star of the Story is a cut apart, and so is that file tab piece as well. That's a cut apart. With My Whole Heart, that is a that's out of the ephemera pack. Just putting some foam pads there behind the You Are the Star of the Story. That's actually going to be my title piece. That's my long title, and then adding some from the cut parts as well, the word strips there. I have also got the Hey Little Magpies printables out, so all the blue pieces out of the printables, and I've done 3 of the epoxy flare from the Hey Little Magpie printables as well, where you punch out the circle pieces and put the negative epoxy on. I did that as some hints of other colours on the page, and I end up not using them. I do just use the labels from those printables as well. Used a cut apart tag there in the top right, and just layered that with one of the stickers and a heart. So you'll see the stamp block there to the left of my layout. That's got stickers on it. So I've gone through the sticker sheet from this collection and pulled out all the blue stickers, or at least the blue stickers I thought I'd use. There's also a yellow one with blue writing, so I took a bit of, license on that. So yeah, just pulled them out to use them across the page as well. And with the tags, the circular tag, that's from the ephemera pack. Just writing the date there on my Hey Little Magpie printable label, and just layering up that cluster to the top of that photo. Now I do end up changing that out because I do end up adding something else to it. So the little flower I've just tucked behind does get moved, because I do end up putting, I think it's the hello there, that yellow word label up there. So that does get moved. Just fiddling about trying to get it so that I'm not sticking it over the mat too much, so I've got room to add the photo when that's printed, and also to make sure that the label is straight. So just make sure I'm happy with everything now. Do kind of audition a few of them labels, check in sketch to make sure there's anything I've missed from the sketch. I then decide that I don't really want it on a white background because it's just losing everything a bit. And I'll change that out in a minute. First of all, you know me, I don't like naked tags, so just getting some of the American seam binding here, also from Hey Look Magpie, and to add to the tags, and then using the Hermer on the back just to make it look like it's naturally fell there, and you know, to have it go where I want it basically. And I'm going to add the same again to the circular tag that's at the bottom there on that. Now with that journaling block, that was a cut apart piece that had Dreamer down the side, and I cut that off because I was using the You Are the Star of the Story piece as well. So here I am just finding a blue background piece, and remember from when I was sorting through starting the layout that there was this cut apart piece I thought I might use, so I wasn't going to use the blue the B side. I ended up not using any of the cut parts on the A side of that, so I knew there's that piece that I liked, so I just changed everything out. I've then decided, because I'm doing blue on blue, I go with my pen, my journaling pen. There's a brush tip one in the pack, and I go around and edge everything in that pen. It's actually a charcoal grey pen, just to hopefully make it stand out a little bit more. So I won't make you watch me edge everything, but I do go around, edge them all in that pen, and then get everything stuck down. So here we are back with everything stuck down, and then just add in the other embellishment pieces that I pulled out, so the other stickers that I had from the 6x12 sticker sheet from this collection. So here's what I was telling you about changing that cluster at the top around to fit that other label in. And just doing that. I also do add quite a few of those word stickers. Love that camera. Tucked that on top of the foil cameras there, next to the other. It looks like a cut apart. I keep on wanting to say cut apart piece, but it's not a cut apart. That with my whole heart, it's not a cut apart. So I'm just, you see me there laying the photos over on their mats to make sure I'm happy with where they are. So the photos off my camera. Now on the sketch there are bits of mixed media, because I've not brought any mixed media stuff with me. I decided to use those areas as sort of confetti clusters for my enamel dots, and these button pieces with the what are the epoxy on top. And then I've used some of the foam sticker sheet dots, and then a couple of enamel dots from this sheet. I do then add some of the gold hearts, and we are done. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're done. So we've got the 3 pictures to go there when I get around to printing them, of Mr. Ding drinking his first pint of Rattler when we arrived. Slight change, we've got the long title, so You Are the Star of This Story. We've got something new, so I've used Where To Next. We've got monochrome, so as you can see, it's quite a blue layout. I've also thrown in some scraps. I'm just trying to catch up on the missed prompts. So we've got this scrap here. I did start with more scraps, but those scraps haven't ended up on the page. And then I've used cut aparts. Oh no, that's die cut. Cut apart, and that's a cut apart. And then, because I haven't got anything mixed media-y to do my splatters, we've got lots of a la Chamel confetti. So we've got a little cluster up here. Got my cluster here. Bit of a cluster around there, which is just an extension of this block, so I'm not counting that as an embellishment cluster for my triangle. And then we've got here, but I've got like my 3 flowers, some circles. Yeah, so that's all done. Just needs the photos printing. Thanks for watching. Bye.